first, right? Caution. Yellow. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem and our Pledge of Allegiance.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would now like to present Senior Class President Bianca Fatale. Welcome, distinguished faculty, Board of Education members, proud parents, guests, and especially fellow graduates. Today, we gather here in the presence of a dynamic group of individuals, unique as a graduating class. We are EMBA champions, league champions, county champions, state champions, actors, singers, musicians, athletes, leaders, and distinguished scholars. Because of these accomplishments, you could only imagine how proud I am to stand before you as your class president today. In our 4 years here, we have redefined the essence of what it is to be a Wayne Hills patriot. Fellow graduates, the wealth of knowledge and the span of experiences that we have taken away from this high school, and more importantly, have taken away from each other, will be so considerable that it will be years before we can fully measure what they will mean in our lives. Today, however, our beloved alma mater sets us adrift with a diploma for a sail and enlightened minds and cultivated hearts as oars as we begin a new chapter in our lives. Only from the sidelines can she watch as our names appear in the headlines, our successes fly us to all four corners of the world, and our lives come to inspire the masses. But as she watches us assume these new challenges and embark on these new voyages, she knows that our roots, our home away from home, Wayne Hills High School, will travel along with us everywhere we go. Indeed, it is difficult for any of us to imagine that this field and that building as anything other than our home. It is the place we enter when the sun comes up, the place we leave when the sun goes down, the place that taught us to cultivate our talents, face our fears, and more importantly, reach for our dreams. As the years go on, perhaps a few lines from this poem might bring your minds back to a more humble time when you were newly coronated high school graduates. You're good, but you're going to be great. You're the best, but you're going to get better. Sometimes the paths we take are long and hard, but remember, those are always the ones that lead to the most beautiful views. Challenges come along, and how you respond to them determines who you are and everything you're going to be. Remember that opportunities have a reason for knocking on your door, and the right ones are there for the taking. You don't always have to win, but you do need to know what it takes to be a winner. Cross your bridges, meet your challenges, reach out for your dreams, and bring them closer and closer to your heart. Get rid of the ifs and only, and get on with whatever you need to do to get things right. Go after what you want in life. And finally, find out what fulfilling those wishes really feels like. Fellow graduates, you are all phenomenal individuals, and I hope that as the years go on, our friendships will stay strong, our minds will stay focused, and our dreams will grow in ways unimaginable. But until that tassel is placed on the left side of our caps, enjoy this day, enjoy each other's company, and enjoy your last moments as students at Wayne Hills High School. Ladies and gentlemen, class valedictorian, Mohammed Rustam.
Hello. First, I would like to welcome the Board of Education members, the teachers and faculty, and the parents here tonight. Thank you for your never-ending support and dedication. For the second order of business, how's the class of 2005 doing tonight? All right, before I get started, I just want to let you know a few things. I'm not going to quote Yogi Berra. You know the quote I'm talking about. When you come to a fork in the road, take it. I'm also not going to put anywhere in my speech the following words. I can remember us walking into Wayne Hills as freshmen 4 years ago. As I reflect upon the past, I see how far we have come, etc., etc., etc. You don't want to hear it, and I'm sure I'm going to try my best not to bore you. And one more thing. Usually with this sort of speech, I'm supposed to impart some wisdom to everybody. But heck, I'm only 17. Whoever heard of the wise teenager, you know what I mean? Maybe you learned something from this speech, then again, maybe you won't. So without further ado, let's get started. Remember how I said a few seconds ago I wouldn't use any Yogi Berra quotes? Well, I lied. This speech is actually going to be the Yogi Berra Guidelines for Life. I just won't use the ones about the fork. He once said, "You've got to be very careful if you don't know where you are going because you might not get there." The man has a point. Make yourself a list of goals that you would like to accomplish and strive to reach them. If things don't work out along the way, at least you can say you tried. Differentiate between short-term and long-term goals. Then act accordingly. You should do just fine. Life lesson number 2 from Yogi. I knew I was going to take the wrong train, so I left early. Give yourself enough time to do things. Take into account that something could go wrong. This relieves the pressure of the last minute and ensures that the job gets done. I myself need to take this page out of Yogi's book because I was still writing my term paper 3 hours before it was due, not to mention the speech. Trust me on this one, it's better not to procrastinate. The third Yogi Berra quote, you better cut the pizza in 4 pieces because I'm not hungry enough to eat 6. Everything's a matter of perspective. If looking at something from a different point of view helps you to cope with it better, then do so. Some things are simply a matter between the glass being half empty or half full. I personally see it as half empty, but sometimes it's better to take the half full perspective. For the 4th life lesson, the future ain't what it used to be. You know what? Funny as that sounds, it's exactly right. There are different opportunities to look forward to today than those of 100 years ago. There are also different problems to expect. If you brought up overpopulation in 1905, everybody would have laughed at you. Who was worried about that in the early 20th century? Today, overpopulation is certainly a possibility that the future holds, but with the problems also come the benefits. Today's future is certainly different than that of the older generation. The 5th quote, Little League Baseball is a very good thing because it keeps the parents off the streets. When you're older and decide to settle down and have children, stay involved in your kids' lives. Go watch your PAL football games or just take some time on the weekends to play with your kids. It'll go a long way. And when everything seems to be going wrong and you're backed up in a corner, just remember, it ain't over till it's over. And of course, Yogi Berra said that one too. And ladies and gentlemen, the class salutatorian, Dana Stefanczyk.
Okay, my speech is a little different from the last one. Our lives today are busy, rushed, cramped, and time provides an ever-present limit. As students, our heads were filled not only with the numbers representing moles, formulas, and dates, but important numbers that constrained our lives. When we sat in class, the only time we cared about was the time the period ended. When we were 17, our time was 12 a.m., when we had to be home before it would be illegal for us to drive. When we were freshmen, the time was being seniors. And now that we are seniors, the time is saying goodbye. Time is an illusion. It is a paradox, a contradiction, something false, fake, and a lie. Time does not really exist. It is merely a product of humanity. We need something concrete and measured, always needing to quantify everything. Instead, remember what you have experienced in the past 4 years and carry that with you. The past is not something to be gone and forgotten, and, like time, does not really exist, for the past is also your present and your future. You have done what you have done because that is who you are. It cannot be changed. Therefore, I don't believe in regret. I'm sure we all have things we wish we hadn't done, or things we wish we did. As long as you are always true to yourself, what you did at a moment in time can only be a pure reflection of that self. One of my favorite paintings is The Persistence of Memory by Salvador Dali. It shows the landscape near Dali's home with an amorous self-portrait of Dali. Spread throughout the painting are melting clocks, meant to show the irrelevance of time. The painting is representative of his time spent in that place, his home, doing whatever he wanted, disregarding time. As Elizabeth Forsyth Haley said, "Time is a cruel thief to rob us of our former selves. We lose as much to life as we do to death." In a way, I have always been afraid of time, afraid of the future, because I don't want to lose the past. When I was younger, I wanted to be an actress, just so that I could be famous and recognized and remembered. I think everyone fears the passage of time. We try to slow it, stop it, preserve it by pictures, journals, and history books. Some try to constantly relive it and become lost. I have, of course, been signing yearbooks with my friends, in an attempt to preserve memory in the formaldehyde of ink. Signing them frustrated me, though, because I am a perfectionist, and I knew that my entry, my words, could never be perfect. I eventually wrote in most of my friends' yearbooks that my words are there and definitely thoughtful, but not what I really mean to say. Everything I have wanted to say has already happened and is still happening because our shared past has made us who we are. It is said that when you die, your life flashes before your eyes. In the death of your high school career, what do you see? Do you smell the sweat of long hours of practice? Or does your wrist ache from writer's cramp after your English final? Does your face hurt from laughing too much? Or do your cheeks feel the sting of tears? Maybe you just feel tired. Remember waking up before the sun. See the infinite paths and see what you have chosen to become you. Let time melt around you. Let it become a puddle around your feet. Watch your childhood, your friendships, your pain, hope, and joy dissolve into liquid memory. And when you glance down to see the past, to try to remember, you will find the reflection of who you are today. Good luck to all in the future, and congratulations to the class of 2005.
Each day I live, I want to be a day to give the best of me. I'm only one, but not alone. My finest day is yet unknown. I broke my heart for every gain. To taste the sweet, I face the pain. I rise and fall, yet through it all, this much remains. I want one moment in time, when I'm more than I thought I could be. When all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time, when I'm racing with destiny. Then in that one moment of time, I will feel eternity. I've lived to be the very best. I want it all, no time for less. I've laid the plans, now lay the chance. Here in my hands, I want one moment in time, when I'm more than I thought I could be. When all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time, when I'm racing with destiny. Then in that one moment of time, I will feel eternity. You're a winner for a lifetime, if you seize that one moment in time. Make it shine. Give me one moment in time, when I'm more than I thought I could be. When all of my dreams are a heartbeat away, and the answers are all up to me. Give me one moment in time, when I'm racing with destiny. Then in that one moment of time, I will be free, free. I will be free.
I'd like to thank the senior ensemble and the band, and also I'd like to thank Mo and Dana. That obviously proves that one of the strengths of our school community is that we appreciate varied approaches and can accept that there are many modalities of learning that can be effective. So thank you both. Today we celebrate the accomplishments of almost 300 graduating seniors in a class that has raised the bar of achievement for all future graduates. It was a year that presented many challenges. The loss of Mr. Sal Zito in October, a teacher, a coach, and a friend. The grueling Middle States accreditation process, and the ongoing inconveniences of construction. Over the course of the school year, the climate of our school continued to improve. Test scores went up, the number of discipline incidents and suspensions went down, and our status of being a quality, comprehensive high school was validated by Newsweek magazine, who recognized us as one of the top high schools in the United States. The influence of seniors on our organizational growth and accomplishments was most apparent. You led, seniors, in drama, our yearbook, student council, band, athletics, and numerous other student activities. My recollection of this class will be one of many strong leaders who could determine a course of action and tirelessly pursue their visions. I will always remember seeing 6 or 7 students, most of them graduating seniors, sitting on the floor outside of the Commons a couple of years ago. When I approached them, I learned that they were in the process of organizing a new club, the Multicultural Club. After hosting a few meetings in my office, Mr. Riley became the volunteer advisor, and under his leadership, the Multicultural Club enrollment increased dramatically, and within 2 years, it has become a thriving student organization. This was only one of seemingly countless success stories authored by members of our senior class. Seniors, each of you will now be advancing into a new and challenging time in your lives. Take with you the intellectual foundation and socialization skills from your involvement in our community and the personal values you have cultivated. I would like you to view your lives as a progression through a series of paradigms. Furthermore, for you to grow and adapt as a result of each new challenge while strengthening your existing values to expand your personal power. Albert Einstein suggested, try not to be men of success, rather be men of values. Having values keeps you focused on the important things. Each day, John Maxwell reviews and reflects on his values. Maxwell believes that discrepancies between values and practices create chaos in a person's life. My charge to each of you is to have the courage to change and grow while building a value system that develops your self-actualization. I really don't like having them behind me because I'm really speaking much of this to them, but to each graduate, I congratulate you, I thank you, I am proud of you, and I wish you well in future endeavors. I guess now for the fun part. Mrs. O'Rourke, Mrs. Rendina, Ms. Etz, Mrs. Allegri, and Mr. Santangelo, and all of you who are gathered here today, the students before you have successfully attained all state and Wayne Board of Education requirements to graduate from Wayne Hills. Therefore, it is my honor as principal to present to you the class of 2005.
I am the Assistant Superintendent, Cynthia Randina, and I wish you all a fantastic evening. It is with great joy and pride that I bid the senior class of 2005 farewell from Wayne Hills High School. You have matured into outstanding young adults due to your hard work and diligence. You are well prepared to go on to fulfill your dreams and aspirations. As Wayne Hills High School students, you have had to undergo many challenges. Over the 4 years that you have been actively involved at Wayne Hills, in addition to becoming knowledgeable in so many academic areas, you have learned to carry yourselves with pride, respect, self-discipline, and self-confidence. You have truly had a well-rounded education and are well prepared to face life's challenges. In the words of Horace Mann, one of the greatest education reformers, he states, "Throughout time, societies have recognized the need to educate the coming generation of adults to pass on knowledge and skills. Recorded history from long before the present era emphasizes that education must also develop character." And in the words of Benjamin Franklin, nothing is of more importance for the public wealth than to form and train up youth in wisdom and virtue. And in the words of Cicero, within the character of the citizen lies the welfare of the nation. So today, as you leave with your diploma in hand, may you always remember to be wise, virtuous, and of good character, for that will be the greatest testimony to the education that you go forth with today. Change is never easy. However, we must learn to cope with change effectively so that we can succeed. Have faith in that you have been adequately prepared for this next transition in your life. Know that you are well equipped to step out into your future with the promise of succeeding academically, socially, and emotionally. You are leaving the Wayne school system prepared to make a lasting contribution to society by being the best that you can be each day to yourselves, to your families, and to each other. You have worked hard for today's successes. Now it is up to you to make the right choices. In the words of Winston Churchill, in every man there comes in his lifetime that special moment when he is tapped on the shoulder and offered the chance to do a very special thing. What a tragedy if in that moment he finds himself unprepared or unqualified for the work which would be his finest hour. Making the right choices and ultimately becoming successful is hard work. And so I'd like to share some thoughts for your consideration on making the right choices. In planning your future, plan where you will expend your time and energy. Focus on the important activities that will help you accomplish your goals and hold yourself accountable. You are free to choose, but the choices you make today will determine what you will have, be, and do in the tomorrow of your life. Spend your energy searching for solutions, not excuses. No matter what happens, keep moving by, taking one step in front of the other toward achieving your personal and ultimate professional goals. Stay the course. If your goal is worth committing to, it is worth the price that comes with passionate commitment. Surround yourself with people of like values and maintain your allegiance to those values. Do the right thing. It isn't always easy. In fact, it is sometimes really hard, but just remember that doing the right thing is always right. When you reach roadblocks to your success, don't give up. Rarely does anyone succeed without overcoming obstacles. And each day, consciously choose your attitude. Successful people cultivate a habit of positive enthusiasm. Be easy on yourself and everyone else. We are all works in progress. Set benchmarks that you will either meet or exceed, for that is what we strive to do, to improve constantly. Remember to always think positively. If you think you can, then you will be able to accomplish whatever you set out to achieve. As the graduating class of 2005, you have worked hard to achieve your personal goals and to make your parents, teachers, and administrators proud of you and your accomplishments. I would especially like to thank your parents for their active role in your lives and for successfully making a difference in your future. With their cooperation and assistance, you have succeeded. I also want to thank your teachers and administrators for all their hard work in guiding you throughout these years. It is because of all these people that believed in your ability to succeed that you are here today. No matter what path you have chosen for yourselves, may you always remember your beginnings and all the faith and trust that we in the Wayne School community had in you. As you go forward today, may you fondly look back on these years as the ones that made you a better person, ready to meet the challenges of the next plateau in your lives. I wish you and your families my congratulations on a job well done, and most of all, to the graduates of 2005, may life's journey be sweet and bring results of good choices, success, happiness, and prosperity. Thank you.
Good evening. As a member of the Board of Education, participating in the graduation exercises is something that I really enjoy, and it's an honor to be here at Wayne Hills once again. First of all, let me begin by extending my congratulations to all of the families and relatives who are here this evening. I know that you are part of the reason why they are all sitting there. So congratulations to all of you to begin with. I was preparing my remarks, and I wanted to say something heartfelt. I didn't know Muhammad was going to say the Yogi Bearisms, and I cannot compete with them at all. But I had already prepared my remarks, so what I'm going to just tell you is a couple things that I've learned to the graduates, and I apologize for my back, since I have been out of high school for over 20 years. The first piece of advice is education is important. Whether it is formal or informal, always continue to read and learn. Number two, when you leave a job or a class, if you go to college, and you think you are never going to see that boss or that professor again, you are usually wrong. Always leave on good terms, because you never know when you might meet up with that person later on in life. Number three, if you seek advice, don't forget to turn to your family. The people who have known you since you were a child are usually those that are the most honest with you. Number four, surround yourself with people who make you happy. Life is too short to be around people who make you feel sad or bad about yourself. Lastly, and most important, I want to say something that may seem trite, but it really isn't. And that is that all of you here this evening, you can change the world. Your youth, energy, and ideas make you special. Don't become jaded and cynical. And I know that is a very difficult task. Samuel Ullman wrote something in 1922, and I think it's still relevant today. Youth is not a time of life. It is a state of mind, a matter of the will, the quality of the imagination. Years may wrinkle the skin, but to give up enthusiasm wrinkles the soul. Worry, fear, self-distrust bows the heart and turns the spirit back to dust. Nobody grows old by a number of years. We grow old when we desert our ideals. My hope is that you will never desert your ideals. I wish you much joy and happiness in your life as you follow down whatever path you choose. Once again, I would like to extend my congratulations to you and your families, and I thank you for giving me the opportunity to share in this evening.
Dorothy wasn't up yesterday either.
Christina Irene Paolino. Mohammed Rustam. Robert Griffin. Justin Wynn. Douglas Lamonaco. Josh Corin. David Rothstadt. Michael Brodsky. Jordan Reeser. Adam Polay. Von Brian Soreska. Rob Freeberg. Joseph Elia. Stephen Sean. David Chalfin. Dana Stefanczyk. Kaylee Ward. Duran Sequeira. Brittany Powell. Crystal Mestres. Michelle Padawaran. Alicia Forrest. Nicole Lacasse. Anita Shaw. James Josephs. Ryan Hall. Paul Yoon. Christopher McHugh. Charlie Kemline. Dave Lurin. Emmanuel Nito. Craig Barrial, and it wasn't stated, but he's in the 4.0. Junaid Chowdhury. Ed Tarragano. Emmanuel Izquierdo. Nick D'Ambrosio. Matthew Krantz. Lara Weissman. Maha Modisep. Raquel Champa. Ariel Trebona. Kelly Ford. Melissa Puchkoff. Allison Gregolovich. Jenny Ortiz. Wendy Staloff. Kelly Meyerhofer. Ashley Burdan. Ethel Baumberg. Tulip Barsbay. Brianna Gold. Jonathan Duclos. Christopher Black. Evan Califrey, and he's also in 4.0. Elliot Beltzer. Alex Taylor. Stephen Palecchia. Andrew Morris. Michael Goff. Michael Riccadello. Jared Muskrat. John Murphy. John Paul Nichols. Michael Erla. Kyle Sevchek. Michelle Ciriello. Lauren Pruda. Nicole Anueli. Shayna Volpe. Cynthia Server. Rachel McKnight. Caitlin Verinder. Laura Simchek. Christina Graziano. Monica Kushner. Brittany Khaleesi. Jolie Delaval. Melissa Potterella. Kelsey Rogers. Keith Masalero. Arcadio Maldonado. Steve Lacasse. Jonathan Soto. Fahad Ali. Bilal Khan. Vishal Shetty. Hussam Zayden. David Chang. Kirill Demeski. Fawad Shehzad. John Rada. Fabio Di Toronto. Noah Lewis. Melissa Anderson. Jessica Ranzer. Jillian Anglesby. Caitlin Knotts. Cynthia Leach. Jessica Spear. Christine Bowman. Cynthia Morales. Cynthia Burgos. Candida Sadi. Kristen Colano. Patricia Wiseman. Jennifer Maldarelli. Christina Gonzalez. Tim Weinstein. Tim Demuth. John Pobans. Josh Weinberg. Larry Axelband. Kamal Kazrosh. Michael Taylor. Errol Shaney. Tolu Ojalada. Artin Abrami. Julian Chan. Joe Correo. William Lawrence. Daniel Silva. Alexandra Kennison. Mandy Pepe. Brianne Salamans. Daniela Ponte. Tara Williamson. Nicole Naka. Jennifer Klamovich. Allison Walker. Angelica Swarad. Monica Sapinski. Christina Vahansky. Erica DiBianco. Rosalie DeFolco. Lauren Grossman. Daniel Kraus. Cody Crushell. Ryan Chada. Boris Zaydel. Ilya Slavinsky. Jeremy Fine. Jeff Petriello. Michael Ratner. Dustin Kuko. Edward Payun. Kevin R. Bing. Jonathan Simon. Zachary Paul Carpentier. Evan Tuman. Janelle Lynn Gottesman. Tia Music. Luba Abramsky. Lindsay Katzman. Kristen Iannicone. Brittany Tamaro. Melissa Oliphant. Stephanie Johnson. Rashma Patel. Shriyoshi Banerjee. Anne Faraj. Lindsay Mastriani. Jacqueline Canali. Dominique Cirilli. Dan Awari. Juan Cha. Stephen Barbera. Tom Girding. Michael Catalano. Daryl Brito. Brian Hosaffel. Michael Garolis. Stephen Stone. Corey Carrasco. Robert Joseph. Philip Gregory Lakin. Scott Danby. Matthew Fada. Lauren Park. Benelli Latilla. Leanne Mooney. Jeraine Takbianin. Rachel Strunk. Laura DeDuke. Edith Hannigan. Laura Harris. Larissa Caraballo. Daphne Titel. Veena Advani. Nisha Dalal. Neha Pandey. Anita Singh. Nicholas Basilino. Keith Harris. Dan Maddock. Jeff Circus. Tommy Threffel. Wisam Abu Choker. Michael Abato. Daniel Wallace. Daniel Levitt. Devin Garcia. Kurt Efforts. Aryan Nikkei. Daniel Kim. Ali Galan. Francesca Spezial. Shay McCammon. Chelsea Lynch. Natalie Leister. Heather Rolfe. Janine Jerkowski. Kristen Bondarenko. Amy Kang. Wajin Kim. Annabelle Yang. Patty Alexi. Dana Lashevsky. Lynn Kong. Juliet Kwan. Kyle Kavanaugh. Antonio Mbimbo. Colin Wiseman. Mo Petracco. John Emelo. Joe Giampapa. Corey Reichart. Caleb Denegris. Nick Russo. Joseph Seda. Toby DeTolo. Fabian Kiegelman. Peter DeSico. Brian Altanji. Stefania Migliaccio. Sandra Corniser. Jessica Levine. Lisa Barron. Tara Darpino. Kathleen Kaprowski. Christina Amoruso. Melissa Colombino. Amanda Schimpf. Brittany Bonney. Megan Kowalczyk. Sabrina Toledano. Lindsay Van Peenan. Deanna Postiglione. Joseph Renaggio. Samuel Asner. Nicholas Warzel. Dean Pribish. Bradley Warfield. Steve Poshpashil. Larry Sisko. Lucas Zambelli. Andrew Miklos. Brandon Cracky. Daniel Bigos. Ankit Nanchia. Julia Mills. Kristen Sikorsky. Melody Wilding, and she is also in 4.0. Diana Restivo. Yelena Stovanovich, and she is also in 4.0. Celine Cusick. Lauren Arroyo. Joyce Cruz. Janelle Mirza. Nalmas Hajaluka. Geraldine Palacios. Caitlin Paricio. Nevri Dowdy. Sarah Golub. Clarissa Almeida. Kelly Calabrese. Genevieve Wiseman. Elizabeth Wiseman. Ashley Pagano. Dana Tobin. Karen Brass. Megan Mulroney. Jessica Sanchez. Janelle Ortiz. At the podium, Alyssa Morterano, class treasurer. Class secretary, Brielle Ventura. Class Vice President, Angelica Fatal. Class President, Bianca Fatal.
Thank you. I was just so used to taking them from you.
At this time, we would like to take a minute to recognize our class advisors, Miss Etz and Mrs. Allegri.
These past 4 years have been an amazing journey, and none of it would have been possible without you. Your guidance has allowed us to go above and beyond anything we could have ever imagined, and you helped us make every dream we had for our class a reality. You've been there for us not only on a professional level, but also on a personal one.
Miss Etz, for the past 4 years, you made us laugh and became almost like our young and gorgeous big sister. Mrs. Allegri, we could not have asked for a better person to come on board for our final and most important year at Wayne Hills.
We would like to present you with a token of our appreciation. Thank you for making our 4 years at Wayne Hills the best years of our lives. You will forever hold a piece of our hearts, and good luck in all your future years. We love you.
Will you please stand for the alma mater? Fellow graduates, our books are now closed. Our lockers are finally empty, and the hallways are now vacant. Together we have worked, we have laughed, we have cried, we redefined school spirit, and now, together, we shall leave a legacy. During the past 4 years, we have helped each other transform and develop into the remarkable adults that we are today. Look around you, taking this moment of being in our caps and gowns, next to the friends who influenced our identities, and the teachers and the parents that have developed our morals and characteristics. The tools for a successful life have been handed to you, but it is your choice whether or not to take advantage of it. Graduates, as the years go on, always stay a student. Keep learning, keep listening, and remember that together in your hearts, we will be forever friends, forever patriots. Congratulations and good luck to each and every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the class of 2005.
guys. Relax a couple.